I worked for 24 hours without sleeping, and I just want to show you guys how God gave me the strength to do so. So, yes, this is another spending day with me as a makeup artist living in Lagos, Nigeria. So, as you guys saw, I had vigil this morning, and the vigil ended by 3 a.m. I had to leave the church by 4:30, go home by 5 a.m. to get my kids, and then I almost slept off. Oh my God, you guys, I was so tired. I was able to book a cab, and it was raining so heavy on this day, and I had to get to my first client by 6 a.m. And it took me about 45 minutes to an hour to get to my client's place. Honestly, I didn't even think it was this far. When I got there, immediately I started setting up and went straight into skin prep. And I always take my time when it comes to skin prep because that's like the foundation for this entire makeup. If my skin prep is not prepping, then this entire makeup is a flop. So I spent over 20 to 30 minutes on her skin. I wanted everything to soak in, dry. I just wanted her skin to be so moisturized, so set for this makeup. And I knew that she was going to be spending the entire day because she had like an after party and I won't be there to do any touch up. And that's why I had to spend enough time for her skin prep. And just a little backstory, my client here is also my friend from uni days. And the event she's attending is a family wedding. So she's going as a wedding guest. And they already had like a family makeup artist, but she insisted on bringing her own makeup artist, which is me. And that meant a lot to me. So as you can see, we already did like the foundation. It was a perfect shade for her. And I didn't want to go too heavy on the blush. And I did her brows, then went straight into her eyes. For these eyes, we wanted her eyes to pop. So her dress is yellow, but she didn't want the color of her dress to be on her eyes. So we just did something with a little glitters and went into a very nude lip. She wanted her lips very nude, so we had to do that. And added gloss. And you guys, she looked so pretty. The dress, the makeup, everything was just so pretty and subtle and not doing too much at the same time. I know I've been saying we. This time around, I wasn't alone. Finally got myself an assistant. So we both went to this job together. So after packing up, we ordered an Uber and straight to the next location. You guys, this location was so far. This was a 1 hour journey. I'm not even joking. There was no traffic, but it was a 1 hour journey. I was so tired. I slept almost all through the ride. But this was a special client that I couldn't say no to. Yes, it was my friend's introduction. There was no time to even do any setup or process video whatsoever. We just went straight into the makeup. My friend did not want any color or anything else. She didn't even want to look like she was on makeup. I had to even force her to put a little color on her lips, and she looked so pretty. This was the first time, according to her, that she had a makeup on and she really liked it. And of course, I had to wait to the end to witness my friend's introduction. You guys, I can't believe that my friend is actually getting married. It's just so funny how we met. A little backstory: I, my friend, and her soon-to-be husband were all working in a place together. And one thing happened, we stopped working there, and she was the only one left working in that company. And he always liked her as a friend because even in the company, they had a strict no date your colleague policy. But after he left, a few months later, I also left the company, and I guess that they were talking. And long story cut short, 1 year later, you guys, 1 year later, they are getting married. I can't even believe it. Anyways, you guys, back to the vlog. So he came with his family and some of his friends to properly introduce himself and make his intentions known. And you guys, this was very emotional. At some point, my friend could not even keep herself. She was just like, oh, she was gonna meet her man. She was gonna meet her man. And she went to the living room where her family was, and they prayed for her. She was crying at this point. Who would have thought that this hard girl would have cried? So the alaga was like asking questions to know if they actually know each other, where they are from. This was my first time attending a Yoruba introduction. It was interesting to watch, and there were a lot of prayers. The mom prayed for them. There were just a lot of prayers going on. The mom from both sides, and at this point, they were also advising the couple. And I was just admiring my friend, like she looks so pretty. And the couples came together. They prayed for each other. What they want to see in their marriage. And I think that was pretty much everything. And I stayed till like 5. So yeah, I went back home so tired. I slept for like 8 hours. Anyways, you guys, don't forget to book me this season for your special event, and I'll be right there, I promise. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.